నేను శివర్ల మోడీని ప్రైమ్9 యుఎస్ స్పెషల్ కరస్పాండెంట్ని. ఇవాళ మనం ఇక్కడ గ్యాదర్ అయ్యాము డాలస్లో, అగైన్ అర్వింగ్ సబర్బ్లో గాంధీ గారి స్టాచ్యూ దగ్గర నుంచున్నాము. ఇవాళ నుంచోడానికి కారణం ఏంటంటే జాన్వి కందులా అని చెప్పేసి ఒక అమ్మాయి, ఇండియన్, ఆంధ్రప్రదేశ్ నుంచి వచ్చింది. ఆ అమ్మాయి మన జనవరిలో యాక్సిడెంట్ జరిగింది. యాక్సిడెంట్ జరిగిన తర్వాత పోలీసు విచారణలో ఏం తేలిందంటే, అంటే ఆ విచారణలో కాకుండా వాళ్ళు రికార్డింగ్లో కోర్టు ఆ రికార్డింగ్ బయట పెడితే ఆ రికార్డింగ్లో ఏం తెలియదంటే పోలీస్ సూపర్వైజర్ ఎవరైతే ఉన్నారో ఆయన చాలా ఇన్సెన్సిటివ్ కామెంట్ చేశారు. దట్ ఇది $11,000 చెక్ రాసిస్తే అయిపోద్ది, చాలా సింపుల్ ఈజీ సిలీ కేస్ అని. దాని నిరసనగా డాలస్ వేరే వేరే ప్రదేశాల నుంచి వచ్చారు అది నిరసన తెలియపరచడానికి. మనం వాళ్ళని కనుక్కుందాం, ఏంటి వాళ్ళ అభిప్రాయం ఏంటి, వాళ్ళ స్పందన ఏంటి ఈ విషయం మీద అని చెప్పేసి. మీరు చెప్తారా సార్? మీ పేరు చెప్పండి అండ్ ఎక్కడి నుంచి వచ్చారో కూడా చెప్పండి సార్.
నా పేరు విజయ్ కుమార్ వర్ధినేని. నేను ఇండియాలో ఆంధ్రప్రదేశ్లో కావల్ నుంచి వచ్చాను
సార్. అయితే ఇప్పుడు ఈ జాన్విది ఇలా జరిగింది కదా సార్, దానికి అంటే మీరు ఏమైనా సూచనలు ఇస్తారా? వచ్చే స్టూడెంట్స్కి, ఇండియా నుంచి వచ్చే స్టూడెంట్స్కి మీరు ఏమైనా సూచనలు ఇవ్వదలుచుకున్నారా?
ఇట్ ఈస్ వెరీ అన్ఫార్చునేట్ ఇన్సిడెంట్ దట్ like we lost a very young talented student, and to prevent like loss of life for in such kind of situations, the government of India as well as the US universities, what they need to do is they need to have some sort of a orientation where they can give some training to the students for the kind of precautions that they need to take for their safety as well as safety of the other people in the campuses. So that is going to help all the students as well as the other communities to safeguard themselves.
Okay, thank you Andy. Thank you very much sir. I'm coming to you. So please tell me which place you have come from, and I mean in India or around India, and where are you here, and then why are you here?
So I'm actually from Nepal, Kathmandu, Nepal, and I'm married to Indian, but despite of being whatever nationality, what we could see in the news was very insensitive thing that a police officer had conducted, which was captured in the his body camera video. I mean, when this accident happened, I'm sure she died on the spot, and the chapter was closed, right? And like we already discussed earlier, accidents happen. She had to, like she lost her life at that point. The chapter was closed. But whatever happened after that was something that we can control in life, right? It makes me very sad to hear and even listen to that video camera conversation where the head of the police department can be so inhumane and like mocking about somebody's death. So we can prevent these things from happening, like probably by auditing all the body camera videos of the police officers like this, right? If it was never audited, I don't think this thing would have ever been caught, right? Because that was almost happened more than 6 months ago, right? That chapter was closed. But if somebody did not report this, if somebody did not check that video, I don't think we would have gathered like this today. People have not raised concern about like how people in that kind of power can be insensitive. So like I'm just here to support her, and I cannot imagine what her parents went through listening to this video, because I have a daughter as well. I'm a daughter as well, right? So I cannot imagine any parents going through that video, right? I was very, I mean like, my eyes were like, and I was just like literally crying when I saw that. So I thought, what, just for that, for her support, to support her and her parents, and I should be here, just to, like morally support them. Thank you.
Thanks from the Prime9 TV channel for coming here. So what do you think would have justified, I mean death cannot be justified in any event, but what do you think could have happened for to compensate her death from the US? Or do you think there should be further involvement from India maybe to further pursue these accident and make sure that these kind of things doesn't happen, or to get a justice for her death?
To me, nothing can, compensate the death, right? Nothing can replace that, whatever has happened, right? But sorry, what was the second part of question? I forgot.
So how can we provide a justice?
Yeah, I think, so the support, the letter of apology from the Seattle Police Department to the parents, to the country, whoever was impacted. That is the only thing I think, it can be done right now. No amount of money, compensation, probably that policeman said $11,000. Even if they give $1 million, that life cannot be brought back. Whatever has happened, right? But if that supports her family, why not, right? Monetary compensation, yes. But more than money, I feel like apology is very important, right? Otherwise, between two nations, there will be unnecessary, because of people like this. Not all policemen are bad. Not all policemen are inhumane or insensitive like this. But few bad people like this can just destroy the whole community. Right, even like I said, a couple of months ago, I was in Seattle. I thought that was the most beautiful city I've ever been to. I would love to, live in a city like this. Just 1 month down the road, when I heard that news, I was just questioning my thoughts. Would it have been a safe place for me as a woman, right? Because when you are in a foreign country like this, when you're an immigrant, for help, you always call 911. But can you imagine the person whom you are calling to help is going to be like this? Then what is his teammates are going to learn from him? There might be people who are reporting to him. If a leader can be this insensitive, what are the learners learning from a leader, right? So that is also, something that I would like to think,
Well said. You definitely have a point where you are asking for an apology, which is really, really valid. No money can replace the life. Thank you very much. What's your name, you said? Neelima. Thank you, Neelima. Thanks a lot. You want to say something, sir?
Yeah, my name is Kishore. I'm from Irving, Texas. Back home, I'm from Nagari Chittoor district. So I'm feeling very sorry for Janavi. It's a very unfortunate incident. The incident happened in January, but it came to the light after 9 months. It's very unfair, and being a police officer mocking at this incident, it's really unacceptable. I really request the government to take some action on the police officer, and they should be give some kind of a role model, not role model, they should be giving some strict warning to the police officer and make them accountable for it. And we are here to support the family. That death is irrepressible. I'm feeling very sorry for it, and I request even the Indian government to take it up to the government officials in US to make this, to give some justice to the family. And I came to know the girl who came for an exchange program, which is feeling very sorry for her. And I request all the students to take extra precaution when they were going around, and so make the life more accountable, and then take life as precious.
Thank you very much, Kishore Garu. So you're essentially stressing on that kids coming from India or anywhere other country must be very careful and live by the rules and whatnot to safeguard their lives. Thank you, Andy. Thank you very much. You want to say something? Where did you come from?
I came from Andhra.
Okay. Here, which place?
Yeah, I came to Texas recently.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I came from Wisconsin.
Okay.
Earlier, I've been in Wisconsin. Yeah, I heard the news maybe a day before in a news channel, and I felt sorry for it and felt bad about their family, and I think there is no safety for the students. Yeah, it has to be like resolved like from the government front. They have to like contact the US government and has to resolve this, and it should not happen for future. If these kind of incidents happens, like students will feel no safety here in US. So yeah, and I'm a H1B candidate. Like I've been working here since 8 years. So yeah, but I never seen this kind of issues so far. But yeah, I'm feeling very bad.
Thank you, Adi. Thanks for your support. You want to tell your name, which place you came from to support her?
Yeah, this is Kumar. I came from Andhra Pradesh. After seeing this video, I felt very bad. ఇది ఇక్కడున్న ఎవరికైనా జరగవచ్చు. సో దీన్ని ఇక్కడున్న ఇండియన్స్ కానీ అదర్ కంట్రీస్ హూ ఆర్ కమింగ్ యూఎస్ టు డూ మాస్టర్స్ ఆర్ జాబ్ ఆర్ వాట్ ఎవర్ ఇట్ ఈస్. సో ఇక్కడున్న పోలీస్ ఆఫీసర్సే ఇట్లా రియాక్ట్ అవుతే ఇది చాలా సీరియస్గా తీసుకోవాల్సిన విషయం. సో ఐఎమ్ రిక్వెస్టింగ్ ఎవ్రీబడి టేక్ దిస్ ఇష్యూ సీరియస్ అండ్ ఇలాంటివి మళ్ళీ జరగకోకుండా తగిన యాక్షన్ తీసుకుంటే బాగుంటుందని నేను కోరుకుంటున్నాను.
థ్యాంక్ యూ అండి. థ్యాంక్ యూ వెరీ మచ్.
Hello, this is Rajesh. I live in Frisco, Texas. Came from Amlapuram in Andhra Pradesh. So it's very unfortunate incident that happened a few months ago. So I pray God to give her permanent shelter in his abode. So I have few messages for everybody. So first of all, US is a safe country. So I know it's very unfortunate that happened in this case. So as our friends have been saying, like we have to take a few precautionary measures. So for the people who are coming here, get to know about the place and see like what are the safety measures they have to take whenever they go out and wherever they go out. Same thing for the friends whoever knows the newly coming.
मेरा नाम राकेश राणा है. मैंने ये न्यूज़ देख मेरा नाम राकेश राणा है. मैंने ये न्यूज़ यूट्यूब पे देखा, उसके थ्रू मुझे पता चला. फिर यहाँ ग्रुप पे पता चला कि आज आप लोग यहाँ पे प्रोग्राम रखे हुए हैं. जब मैंने ये देखी न्यूज़, मुझे बहुत ही दुख हुआ कि सबसे ज़्यादा मुझे जो वो हंसा पुलिस वाला, मतलब मैं मेरा थोड़ा बता रही हूँ, मुझे सबसे ज़्यादा बुरा वो ही लगा. हम यहाँ बाहर हैं, हमें लगता है बाहर ऐसा है वैसा है, सब अच्छा है, बट ये सब देख के मतलब ये लगता है कि फिर अपना ही देश अच्छा है. तो मुझे तो बहुत ही बुरा लगा. मतलब मेरे पास कोई शब्द नहीं है कहने के लिए. किसी का बच्चा आता है, पेरेंट्स पैसा लगाते हैं, सब कुछ करते हैं, और अगर ऐसा सब हो रहा है यहाँ तो इट्स वेरी सैड. थैंक यू.
तो आप अगर बच्चों को कुछ बोलना चाहेंगे, जो बच्चे वहाँ से यहाँ आ रहे हैं, मतलब बाहर देश से यहाँ पे आ रहे हैं, उन लोगों को कुछ कहना चाहेंगे, आप कुछ संदेश देना चाहेंगे?
मतलब आई थिंक हाँ, रूल्स के बारे में सब कुछ पता होना चाहिए. सुनी सुनाई बातों पर विश्वास नहीं करना चाहिए. और जब सब कुछ पता है, अपने ग्रुप्स में फ्रेंड्स के साथ कनेक्ट रहो. जो ऑलरेडी यहाँ लोग हैं, जो फैमिलीज यहाँ हैं, उनसे मिलो, तो बहुत चीज़ें हमें अपडेट रहेंगी. बहुत हम कुछ तो सुन के ही आ जाते हैं, बाहर ऐसा है बाहर वैसा है. असलियत तब पता चलती है कि जब हमारे साथ चीज़ें होती हैं. थैंक यू.
थैंक यू मैम. थैंक यू वेरी मच यार. और
let me start with saying like it's a very unfortunate event that we lost a young individual at very early age, 23 years. It's a life at that age to be exploring the world and committing so much, giving back to the community eventually, like as they grow. And I'm saddened with this loss, and I do not want to make it look like a Indian student. She's a student, right? It doesn't matter which part of the world this kid comes from. But it's a very unfortunate event. We lost an individual at a very young age, and the things that happened after, it was a very insensitive comment to do it, to say so, and we certainly expect that there is more consideration towards the value of life. And there is some kind of education happening within the police department, Seattle Police Department, and not just Seattle, like it's across, like wherever it is. This does not happen in Seattle alone, like any part of the world, right? So there should be more enforcement officers should be more encouraged to be a little more sensitive towards the incident that happens, and they can be more concerned and more protective about such in those situations about the what's happening around. And certainly in this case, yeah, it happened at Seattle. We request Seattle Police Department to apologize for this event and see what can be done. And thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. So you seem to be a very young kid. You want to say something about the whole incident, and also what is your message to your fellow students?
Hello, I'm Ujjwal and I live in Irving, Texas. And I'm also an international student. And to the question you asked, I encourage all my students, fellow students, to be mindful of the rules and the traffic situation over here and educate themselves before coming to the United States. And also about the police, what he said was very insensitive and it was not acceptable. So I just encourage, like a person over here said that the universities should have like a traffic